All right, boys. So for the next part of our Play a Day series, we're going to be breaking down the next voted comment in my first spread, breaking down a play a day. If you guys want your play broken down, make sure you leave a comment down below. Number one upvoted comment will be the play that we break down in our next video. Let's hop right into this. All right, boys. So we're going to start out showing you against man coverage. Now we do have the halfback at fullback package going, so that is going to give us honestly a better receiver in the backfield than our normal fullback would be. So we have double Bo Jackson backfield action, and really against man coverage, I'm going to give you guys a couple setups. First one is going to be to go ahead and put circle on a slant. We're going to motion him over, and we're going to snap him just right about here. And pretty much everything on this play beats man coverage, but the main thing we're going to be looking for is that wheel down the sideline. Really bad throw right there, but normally that wheel will absolutely shred man coverage. So circle on a slant, we're going to go ahead and motion him and snap him right about here. Now we're going to be able to hit this corner route, which kills man coverage, as you guys can see. The post over the middle, it's kind of a tight squeeze, but you're going to be able to throw that against man coverage as well. If you want to put your running back on an out route or fullback, slash tight end on an out route, you can. Or if you have hot route master, you can use the Texas route. I really like this setup a lot. And every single route on this play is going to shred man coverage. So you had multiple options, as you guys see: circle, fries, the wheel route fried. Pretty much everything is going to fry man coverage on this play. So that's going to be setup number one. Let's get into setup number two. All right, so there are a couple different ways you can do this, but I actually really like the double wheel route action right here, and both these wheel routes are going to shred man coverage. So for this setup, I like to put X on a zig route and then put my outside receiver on a post, and we're going to motion snap him out just like this. And basically what we're going to be waiting for is either one of these wheel routes. As you guys see right there, there's a little bit of bumping, and we're going to be able to hit him down the sideline for easy money. Now you always have the whip route that you're going to be able to throw very quickly out of the backfield. So we're going to go ahead and do this motion snap setup right here, right now. And as you guys see, we have the whip this time. We're going to be able to hit him for an easy completion for about 10 yards. So pretty much everything on this play absolutely fries man coverage. I'm going to show you guys this just real quickly. This post route, there's definitely a window to throw it against man. As you guys see, that's universal coverage. That's the only reason that got knocked out. You're probably not going to play against too many universal coverages online, though. As you guys see, we're able to make the possession catch, bada boom, bada bing. If you can hit that post in the right spot, it's going to be a completion against man every time. So against cover two, I'm going to show you guys how I like to do it. Basically, all you want to do is streak circle, snap the ball. And there are going to be a couple different windows you can throw things on this play. I should probably have taken out my good pass rushers because I am getting shredded by Aaron Donald. But as long as you have time, you're going to either be able to hit this table route from your tight end slash running back right there. You can hit him quick out of the backfield. You can wait a little bit and hit him on the sideline. But what we're really going to be looking for is either this post right in the middle, right about. Bad throw right there. Usually people's vert hooks are going to be who they're using, though. There is a window to throw that post either way. Or we can wait and hit this on the sideline just like this, and it's going to be a huge gain against any kind of cover two zone. We're able to make somebody miss, and we are taking this to the house. Now, this wheel route is actually really good against cover two. What I like to do is actually motion him out, and you guys see how it runs along the sideline. That's really going to help us against cover two. So if you want to, and you just want to hit that sideline, you can actually drag this receiver and then put your running back on a ghost route. I like this setup a lot. We're actually going to motion snap Jefferson. We're not able to motion snap Jefferson, actually, because he's already motioned out. But as long as you have time and that kind of match right there. But if people are playing hard flats on this play, you're going to be able to hit that wheel route on the sideline pretty much every single time. See if I can actually demonstrate that by putting Valdez-Scantling on a streak. And you can always hit him quick out of the backfield as well. This wheel route is really, really good at attacking the sideline very, very quickly. And you're able to rack it up field because it gets vertical very quickly too. As you guys see, if they don't play hard flats, you can hit that wheel literally every single time. No questions asked, literally every single time. Another setup I like is just to put circle on a hitch, and that is going to help free up either circle, which we were able to hit right there, the mid-zone KO, knocked it out. Of course, all the KOs are kind of frustrating to play, especially in practice mode, but we're still going to have a window to hit this on the sideline. And if not, then we're going to be able to hit the post over the middle. Now, if you want to make this a one-play touchdown against cover two, the same setup, except we're actually going to motion Bo Jackson out, put him on a streak, and that's going to open up the post over the middle. we're going to be able to hit him just like so. And of course, we gets knocked out again. But you guys see there is one play potential, one play touchdown potential with this setup. So a lot of different things you can do against cover 2. Let's hop into our next coverage. Up against a cover 3 right here, and this is where this play really shines, so against cover 3s and cover 4s. So same setup I showed you against cover 2 is going to work really well against cover 3 just because that corner route attacks the sideline. And really all you have to do is put circle on a streak and snap the ball. That is the best and easiest setup against most zone coverages. You guys can see right there, you're going to be able to hit that pretty much every single time before your opponent's able to make any adjustments. Now, there are potential one-play touchdowns for this. For example, putting your running back on a streak. We're going to go ahead and motion Jefferson out, put him on a comeback route, and then we're going to put Hayward Bay on a curl. Now, this is a really good one-play touchdown, but it does take a little bit of time to develop. As you guys can see, the D bites down just a little bit and allows us to throw that into the back of the end zone. Not a huge window to throw that right there, but if you do have the throw power, you're going to be able to make that throw. We're only on the 50-yard line, so that is about a 60-yard throw. You can also put him on an in route if you don't like the curl. This is another good setup for a one-play touchdown. As you guys can see, he bites down a little bit more on the in route. As long as you're able to rack that, you're going to be able to score pretty easily against a cover 3. So a lot of different things you can do here. If you want to, you can actually motion one of these guys out into a slot position. You can put him on a slot hot route, and then you can motion him back into the backfield. And that creates some really unique combos we can use right here. For example, we have a corner route coming out of the backfield from Bo Jackson. So this is something that will definitely catch your opponent off guard. With a nice pass lead, you're going to be able to hit him on the sideline literally every single time. And these also fry man coverage out of the backfield. That is something to note, especially if you have an ability like Backfield Master. You can do it the same thing on the other side of the field. You can use a post route this time, and then we can mix it up a little bit. So we can go ahead and do something like this. And we're still going to be able to hit Bo Jackson on the sideline. We're going to smart route this so it runs a little bit deeper. It just takes a little bit of time to develop, but as long as you have the time, you're going to be able to hit him on the sideline just like so, maybe break a tackle and take it all the way to the house. So I really like the ability to motion up and motion back and get some really unique hot routes out of the backfield. For example, you can do something like a out and up, that stop and go route, which, you know, maybe they think that you're running a in route or an out route, and you end up running a stop and go. And this actually does a really good job at attacking zone coverage too, especially if you have something like a curl in the middle of the field. And that is going to help hold down those hook zones and give you a window to hit that out and up a little bit deeper in the field, as actually through a really bad pass right there. The out and up would probably work a little bit better from the opposite position. But you guys see what I'm talking about. There are some really unique things you can do here with motion and then motioning back out of the backfield, since we do have the 2 running backs in the backfield, or the running back / tight end, whichever package you want to use. You can always motion over and create a concept like this, and this is going to be really good for attacking the sideline as well, since we have that post over the middle, we have the corner route, and then the flat route for a little high-low on the right side. And if we get enough time, we're going to be able to hit triangle on the sideline just like so. You guys saw he was wide open. That streak on that left side completely clears out any kind of deep zone in that area. So a lot of motion for this play, but it is really, really useful. And there's some really easy setups that are going to get you big yardage. And it's kind of hard to guard because they attack all different sides of the field. So again, if we can get it to work right here, we're going to be able to hit him on the sideline for a nice little gain. Of course, he catches that out of bounds, but you guys see how wide open he actually is. Last little note against cover 3, there is always a window to hit this post. It's just kind of a tight window right there. If you're able to possession catch that, though, and get that diving animation, you're going to be able to catch that against pretty much any cover 3 kind of zone. It's just really a matter of what animation you get when you catch the ball. As you guys see, we get the possession catch animation. We're able to get the possession catch for about 20 yards. So we talked about cover 3. Let's move on to the next coverage. Last coverage, cover 4. All right, so we're moving over to the other hash because there's a concept that I haven't talked about yet that I do like quite a bit, and it's kind of a unique one. So we had this stock wheel route, and we're able to motion Bo Jackson to the left side of the field to create a 4-strong kind of set. But what we can do with that is actually kind of flood that left sideline with that wheel route, and it's going to attack vertically after it attacks horizontally, and you guys saw how open that is getting on the sideline. Now that is a really nice quick hitting route out of the backfield as well. So you can throw it pretty much anywhere you want as long as you have the time. Obviously, time is an issue with this whole practice mode thing. But you guys see that there is a huge window to hit that right there. We're able to make somebody miss, and we're picking up a lot of yards. So you can always use the wheel route to the same side of the field, but if you motion it over, you can create some unique kind of concepts. Another concept I like a lot against cover 4 is the hitch and then table route that we have stock. I actually like the in route for this play, and then you can do like a crosser. It's kind of a weird route concept, but the whole idea here is that hitch just sits right in the middle of the field, and it's a really easy throw because that table route pulls any kind of flat zones to the sideline, no matter what kind of defense they're in. So if we have a smart routed in route coming from the same side of the field, we're going to be able to hit that hitch every single time. You guys see how much that clears out any kind of zone on that side of the field, and the in route takes away any kind of zone in the middle of the field. So nice little concept right there. One more thing I want to talk about is we can actually motion Hayward Bay over, and this is going to be a post route instead of a corner route, and we can create the same kind of cover 3 beating concept that we do with the streak post with the streak and corner route. So this is going to be a cover 4. I hit the wrong button, obviously, but you guys see how that inside quarter got cleared out by that streak on that same side, and we did have the post wide open in the middle of the field. So corner route from Leggett this time, and we're going to be able to hit X right in the middle of the field just like so, and pick up huge yardage. So you don't always have to use the same post as a post. You are able to kind of mix it up by using some of the unique routes that are in this play, and then motioning to the other side of the field. You always have the motion snap, just like so, and then you can hit the post over the middle just like that. That was a really bad throw. It doesn't always work super well. It kind of depends on the timing of the motion snap. As far as cover 4 beaters go, this is kind of a hard formation to actually beat cover 4 out of. Honestly, the best route combo I have found to beat cover 4 is kind of the same one we used against cover 3. So we're going to go ahead and motion Leggett out here into a comeback route, and we're going to try this same thing. Doesn't always work super well. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's not super great cover 4 beater. Honestly, the smart routed curl probably works a little bit better right here, and then the streak from the running back. It is a lot harder to bomb cover 4 this year than it is to bomb cover 3. Just in general, cover 4 is always a really safe coverage, but this year it's especially safe. As you guys see right there, pretty much nothing was open, even with that same concept. Don't expect that you're going to be able to bomb cover 4 every single time. It is a possibility occasionally. Sometimes those quarters play weird. You can always try something like this with the smart routed corner route and the smart routed in route. It's just not super consistent. This time it did work to an extent. It frees up that streak out of the backfield. It's just wildly inconsistent. So kind of is what it is there. We can try to go ahead and motion Bo Jackson out and see if that works a little bit better, but I don't figure that it really will work too much better. We can always try it though. This time it actually did work. We just really don't have the space to actually throw that right there. As you guys saw, we did get a step on the defender. If we backed up about 20 yards, maybe we were able to bomb that over the top. Like I said, it's just a little bit inconsistent. Last thing I want to leave you with is you always have the motion to this running back over as well, so you can create some kind of unique concepts with this. We can always flood that sideline with a table route coming from the opposite side of the field. It kind of runs a little bit weird. Sometimes it bumps into the defenders, but as you guys see, the corner route is wide open in the middle of the field, and that kind of runs like a deeper drag, but it runs a little bit slower, which sometimes is better against zone coverage. So again, like I said, a lot of different things you can do with this formation. It's just kind of depends on how unique you want to get with it. There are always some great, general zone beating concepts you can use. Free balling out of any play. This is a particularly good formation to do so out of because we have so much leeway with the different formations that we can create just by motioning in and out of the backfield and getting those kind of unique hot routes. So, for example, if you wanted to do slant post, it's a lot easier to do so out of this formation just because we have the unique hot routes. So You can always do something like this, and then you can do a wheel route out of the backfield. And this is a really nice route concept because you always have the wheel route with a nice little window right there. Of course, it's going to get knocked out because of the KO. But we do still have the slant post over the middle, and then you can keep the wheel route on either side, or if you want to put a table route instead. Then we have high-lows on both sides of the field, and you guys know how good slant post really is pretty much every single year. You're going to have one of the two against both man and zone coverage, and then of course you can always use motion snaps as well. So let's see if we can show you guys an example of this right here. We're going to go ahead and motion this post over, or we'll motion the slant over, and we're going to go ahead and snap it just like so. And then we have a nice unique route concept right there, and we're going to be able to hit that post, that slant, or that streak out of the backfield for super easy yardage. So this is an awesome formation of free ball out of. It's also a very, very good formation just to quick snap. Like I said, you always have circle on a streak, and then that easy zone flood on the sideline just because of how the routes run. And since one of these receivers running the corner route is on the line of scrimmage, and the streak that you have is off the line of scrimmage, that actually helps with the spacing a little bit and makes these zones a lot easier to beat just because of the timing of the route. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, make sure you slam that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, turn that notification bell on so you're notified every time we put another video out just like this. Like I said, if you guys want your play to be broken down in the next video, make sure you leave a comment down below. #1 upvoted comment will be tomorrow's video. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I'm out until next time. Peace.